issue his final instructions.
Okay, boys, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. Remember, obey my commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. God bless. Touch gloves.
Scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing for the British middleweight title.
Well, Nick Blackwell is honest enough to say that after that John Ryder fight, when he upset the odds and became British champion, there are a few middleweights out there who think they can beat me. One of those is Damon Jones, and having won it, can Blackwell keep a hold of it? This could be fun, Richie Woodall.
Certainly. I think Jones here, boxing behind his jab, that will be his plan, just to box at distance, slow the pace down. They know he's not been past 6 rounds, and that will be a concern against someone who works to such a high work rate in Blackwell. So they'll try and slow things down. I think Jones work behind his jab and just try and keep a gap, maintain that space between himself and Blackwell so he can control things behind his jab and see where this ride takes him.
And remember that the night he won the title, Nick Blackwell was fairly comprehensively outboxed by a southpaw for 6 rounds. It was round 7 against John Ryder that turned it wholeheartedly in his favor. Will he struggle again with the southpaw here in the shape of the tall Damon Jones, just 22 years of age, only having his 15th fight here tonight.
The signs early on, Dave, Jones, he's controlling things well behind his jab. If you look at Blackwell, his feet are very, very slow. So he's just taking a look at his opponent here, Blackwell. But as this contest goes on, you watch Blackwell quicken those feet up. He'll close that gap down. He will know, he will soon realise that he's got to get to his man. And the only way he can do that is with fast feet, probably good head movement, keep the hands nice and high, and then work that body and switch the attack. That's what he'll be doing. But he's just taking a look at this stage, and that's suiting Jones.
Yeah, it's a good tidy start here from Damon Jones. Just dug that right into the body. And the pace of this opening round certainly suiting the man from Leeds, who is very well supported. Good jab there from Jones. Now Blackwell tries to close the gap and get himself into the fight.
Yeah, an instant response there from Blackwell, you see. He just got caught. His feet are a little bit too slow. It's a better round for Jones up to now. Worked well with his jab. And Blackwell, by just holding those feet, he's getting picked off. So expect things to change at some point.
Well, Blackwell is engaging and open and honest enough to admit that he is a slow starter and he gets better throughout fights. Jones maybe done enough to win this opening round, but it's a good finish to it from Blackwell. Now bubbling up nicely in Derby.
Apply your jab a little bit more. Let your punches go just a little bit more, right? Only a matter of time. It's a 12-round fight, okay? It's okay. It's good work. Okay? Deep breath.
Well, it was a good start from Damon Jones, but Gary Lockett there in the Nick Blackwell corner. Nice and calm, nice and cool. I think the general feeling is that eventually he will get to his man here.
That's what Gary Lockett was saying in the corner, wasn't it? It's a 12-round fight. Settle down, use your jab a little bit more, put a little bit more pressure on. Maybe with the feet and doubling up the attacks a little bit more. But I think the head movement's very important for Blackwell. If he's going to hold his feet, then he's got to move his head at range and just avoid the jabs from Jones. But I just thought Jones did enough to win that opening round. But I do expect a tempo change at some stage from Nick Blackwell, because he won't just stand there and get picked off. He will know himself that he's got to get to his man, and the only way he'll do that is by quickening those feet up.
And it might be neutral territory, but Jones certainly feels like the home fighter here. Those cries of Yorkshire, Yorkshire, from up in the crowd here. And he looks at home. He looks at home at a level at which he hasn't boxed before. Blackwell again just showing signs of aggression, showing signs that he's getting those feet moving.
There was a sign there of a good left hook that nearly landed from Blackwell. And if you look at Damon Jones' lead hand, very low indeed. And if he does move to his right, he'll walk onto that left hook. That's why he's changed his position now with that movement. He's just moving to his left a little bit more, away from the left hook. But look, as he comes there and just slips, as he starts moving to his right, he may get caught with that left hook from Blackwell.
And Blackwell was looking for the straight right that time. I think he's starting to see openings here, Nick Blackwell, as he moves forward, but he must be careful as he does so.
There's that left hook again, look, there it was. And now the problem for Jones, he can't keep Blackwell at bay. He's got to just quicken those hands up a little bit more and be a little bit more accurate with the shots here, Dave, to keep Blackwell off balance.
And he certainly can't afford for that jab to be lazy. Got to keep Blackwell off him here. Blackwell moving forward, work to the body there. Trying to get in close and make all Jones's nightmares come true here.
There's a real look of confidence now with Blackwell. You can just sense it. He's landed a couple of good shots. He's been allowed to walk forward. Nothing's keeping him at bay. And that's why he's just edging in, isn't he? He's getting closer and he's looking to land those bent arm shots on the inside. There's the movement with the head. So Damon Jones got to watch what he's doing here, Dave.
Again, Blackwell into range, throwing a right hook that Jones blocked. Just get the feeling it might not be long before one lands. Better round certainly from Blackwell.
As he comes in, bravado, give him a little chopper shot on the other way, Damon. You don't have to fight with him, you don't have to go keep making him miss and tying this kid out by peppering him. Let's get him tied out, pepper him, move all the time, moving. Boxing beautiful, that was beautiful.
Well, this is Danny Thornton in the Damon Jones corner.
Some good work from Jones on the back foot, but most of the round I thought Blackwell was in control and he won the round.
So round three, Nick Blackwell here in the grey and black trunks, defending his British middleweight title that he won only 8 weeks ago against John Ryder, against Damon Jones from Leeds, getting his big chance here tonight. And Danny Thornton was telling Damon Jones in the corner, when Blackwell comes in and gets a bit overconfident, you've got to make him pay.
Example there of Jones just getting caught again with that left hook from Blackwell. If you allow Blackwell on the inside, he's sussed it already to try and land that left hook. Look how low the lead hand is of Jones again. And if you allow Blackwell to close that gap down, he's just going to whip a left hook over the top. That's what Jones has got to do. He's got to keep his boxing at distance and at range. Forget about bent arm work just yet. Just try and keep this guy on the end of that jab and long straight left and keep a gap between yourself and Blackwell. That's what Jones has got to do.
Given that he's never been beyond 6 though, can he do that for 12 here against Nick Blackwell? You don't get the nickname Bang Bang for no reason. Blackwell will be looking to take this fella out. A little bit of blood on the nose there of Nick Blackwell. Good work this from Jones. If it were to stay in this pattern, it's a close old fight.
Better boxing from Jones. But you just sense that Blackwell, he's just looking for that one big shot. And he doesn't really respect the power, I think, of his opponent, and that's why he's coming forward as much as he is. He feels that he can take the shots from Jones. Remember, Jones only got the 3 knockout victories in the 13 that he's had.
Good boxing this though from Jones, and he's talking to Blackwell as well. Blackwell said he did that to John Ryder. A little bit of his own medicine here, but Blackwell loves a scrap, and those feet are starting to move.
They're starting to move, Dave, but he's still out of range a little bit. He's trying to throw a good 1-2 there, but they both missed the target, falling short. He's got to get the feet closer.
Good uppercut in there from Jones. His work is accurate. And then Blackwell, a couple of lefts to the body, opened up for just about the first time, and then a good sharp left again, but Jones responding. Great action here towards the end of round 3. Just for a moment, they were trading there.
And Blackwell just targeting that left hook to the body, Dave. He just wants to slow his opponent down with the feet. The movement's good from Jones in this round. He's managed to keep him at bay, but now Blackwell just targeting the body a little, just to slow those feet down of his opponent.
And a punch landed after the bell.
Just relax. When he's, you know he's going to load up, though. He's looking to water down, get on ropes, load up. Just relax, take the shots and move away. As he's taking the shots, give him a cheeky uppercut in the middle. If he's there, woof, send it up the middle, then relax. You don't tense up when he's uploading, do you know what I mean? Just relax, keep popping your shots. You're marking him up to death, mate. You're getting marked up to death.
Well, Danny Thornton talking to Damon Jones right up until the moment he could talk no more. Telling him to look for that uppercut as Blackwell came forward. It's a clever fight so far from Jones, but he has to keep his concentration levels so high. He doesn't probably have the power to take out Blackwell, but he knows that Blackwell definitely has the power to take him out.
It was a close round, that last round, but I just thought Jones did enough in the first probably 2 minutes of the round just to nick it. But the signs where Blackwell was coming on strong towards the end. And what's crucial now for Jones, he's got to try and stay, Dave, in the centre of the ring. When he's in the corners there, that is no good. That's bad territory to be. Look, his feet are square and he can walk onto a big shot. Got to get off the ropes and out of the corner.
Well, he caught Blackwell as he was coming in there. Again, just that theme of accuracy here from Jones continues. But Blackwell starting to throw back now. Another shot dug to the body, and Jones breathed really deeply there. That stung him certainly.
You just get the feeling, Dave, he can't keep his man at bay here. And again, Blackwell walking him down, prepared to take a shot to try and close the gap and land his own. There's some nice work from Jones on that back foot, but Blackwell, again, very determined coming forward.
It's lovely boxing this from Damon Jones, but can he keep it up? Again, he's on those ropes, trying to box his way away from them. A little bit of reddening to the left eye of Blackwell, as well as the bloody nose, but you sense that he relishes that. Almost carries those war wounds in as trophies, and he comes forward again.
What Jones can't afford to do, Davey, he just keep going from one position on the ropes to another, because he's going to get walked down. And look at Blackwell now, just working him away. Jones again, his target comes square, comes full open. He's got to try and hold the centre of the ring and keep Blackwell on the outside, but that's better, and that's better at distance, you see.
That's what you wanted him to do. Moved off the ropes and again boxed behind that jab. Be interesting to see how the judges are scoring this, because it's what you like, really. Blackwell's the fighter coming forward. Jones is the one with more accuracy. Classier work at the moment, certainly. And that's good again from Jones. And that's excellent as Blackwell came forward. Jones needs to stop Blackwell believing here.
Good boxing from Jones.
Little uppercut that they asked him to throw, that went in there as well.
Blackwell just neglecting his own boxing in this round, walking forward, a little bit complacent. Thinks he can take the shots to land his own, but Jones has picked away at him and has won the round again.
Concentrate on what you're doing. Let's get some energy into them legs, yeah? Keep checking. Let him pull forward. He's not hurting, is he? Just catch him nice and relaxed. Don't get frustrated. You're boxing beautiful. You're 3 up, man. Here. Open your mouth, take a good drink. Beautiful. You're fucking boxing beautiful.
Good work here from Jones. Boxing well, keeping the distance. And nicked the round for me.
Yeah, Jones surely ahead in the fight. Third of the fight gone though, and remember, Damon Jones, the man in the blue, white and yellow trunks, who's going to have a little bit of, I was going to say work done to the glove, but they forgot the gum shield. British title fight or no British title fight, you can still make those little mistakes. He's got to keep his man at bay here, Jones, the challenger in the blue and white trunks. Colours of Leeds United. And Nick Blackwell, the champion for 8 weeks, trying to walk his man down, but spoke to Nick a couple of weeks ago and he was saying that he needs to feel that mojo, if you like, before a fight. Said he didn't really feel it before the Ryder fight. Is he feeling it tonight? Or will it just appear out of nowhere at a moment like that?
You see, that was a cracking shot. That really was a good shot from Blackwell there, that long left hook. And Jones, he's got a good jab, but occasionally he brings it back to the chest rather than the on-guard position, and he gets caught.
Is Blackwell starting to warm into the fight? He said beforehand that he'd work out a way to take him out. He'd warm up, he'd stay on strong.
Tough kid, Blackwell, you know. I mean, I've seen him in some cracking spars with Carl Froch. He always gives a good account of himself and literally will box at the drop of a hat.
He said he'd fight every 2 weeks if he could. Remember, he fought Martin Murray at the age of just 20. Don't worry about those 3 defeats on Blackwell's record, it tells you nothing. He has fought high quality, almost too young, and now he's trying to defend his British middleweight title. That's excellent again, though, from Jones.
Yeah, good work from Jones, and this is turning to be a real good battle. And Jones, it's not only going to be physical, but it's mental as well. Can he keep his opponent off and not panic? Never been past 6 rounds, remember. He's got a champion in front of him who just loves every second of every round. So mentally, he's got to stay strong, Jones. Listen to his corner, try and stick behind his boxing.
And that is a lot easier said than done. Spoken by a man who's done it. This a closer round, a tougher one to score. I know a lot of you score the fights at home yourselves, and it's a tough old one this tonight. There'll be differences of opinion if it should go to the cards. Blackwell with all the forward motion. Jones boxing on the back foot but doing so well. Blackwell trying to get through and did get through with a right hand there. That's better from Blackwell. Jones needs to get out of that corner and does. Good footwork again from Damon Jones. And Blackwell again, strong towards the end of the round.
outside himself, is it in fresh air?
Well, this is Danny Thornton in the Damon Jones corner. Apologies for the language, but it goes with the territory. And here's some of the work from Jones in that round.
Yeah, boxed very well at times there, did Jones, but a close round.
Now Victor Loughlin wants a word with Nick Blackwell at the start of this round.
I think he just had a word with him, David, there, because at the end of the last round, he just probably hit his opponent just after the belt.
And at the end of this round, Damon Jones will have been further than he's ever been. And that is the question in this fight as Blackwell tries to back him into the corner, but Jones again with that footwork. Really good work from him to move himself out of trouble.
Well, good work from Jones on the outside there. But now look at Blackwell looking for that left hook.
And the uppercut though from
contest.
Jones. Fantastic fight this. Styles makes fights, goes the oldest cliche in boxing, and that's exactly what's happening here.
Sensible work there from Jones. Needs to get out of that corner, try and get back to boxing at distance. So here comes Blackwell again, just walking him down, looking to work to the body now, especially that left hook. There it is there.
And left to the body from Blackwell. Good response again from Jones. One of them with no amateur career, just a raw fighter, Blackwell. The other with a really good amateur career, the boxer Jones. That's what makes it such a good contest, a riveting one so far. Blackwell again sunk that left into the body. This is the time of the fight where Blackwell, you feel, really starts to fancy it. He hasn't stopped coming forward, Nick Blackwell. Jones has had to do everything on the back foot like that. Now Blackwell trying to get to his man.
The movement is absolutely crucial for Jones. He's got to hit and move. Once he holds his feet, then Blackwell, he really comes into it. But at times you see Jones moves on the outside and moves back to the ropes, and it's the wrong movement. He's got to try and move around his opponent and try and still box in the spaces, the centre of the ring, but by going along the ropes and into the corners, he really is taking risks.
Well, they're just about paying off at the moment, but is he going to get away with taking them for the second half of the fight? Can he keep going, Jones? Here's Blackwell, again the aggressor. Not really landed anything too cleanly, Blackwell.
See Blackwell there, just trying to keep his left leg on the outside of his opponent's lead leg, and that's why he's trying to land that left hook or a straight right hand down the middle. He's trying to cut off the escape route for Jones. Doesn't want him to move to his right, trying to make him to move to his left so he can walk on to that right hand. There it is.
Jones is done. He's walked right on to the right hand. Jones ahead in the fight. Blackwell with one sharp right hand, and Jones is unsteady, and it's over. Bang, bang from Nick Blackwell. He defends his British title. Jones out. Blackwell still champion, and a great contest ends in the blink of an eye.
Dave, that was incredible, that was. He really worked that well, did Blackwell. I could just see him moving with his left leg, getting his left leg on the outside of his opponent, making his opponent move into his right hand, and as I said, it banged, just bang on the button. Super punch, well set up, well worked out. He eventually brought him onto that shot. A terrific shot indeed.
Well, Jones is still slumped in his corner, almost limping back there. I think as well as the knockout, he might have just fallen awkwardly as well, but they're trying to get some life back into those legs. You have to feel for him because he was terrific for 5 rounds. And at this level, Richie, you make one mistake, you pay.
Absolutely, it was a case of he just couldn't keep him at bay, could he? He's trying to keep that distance, but he brings him over to the right-hand side, onto his right hand, keeps his left leg on the outside, which makes him change direction. And it's coming up onto the ropes, and then he lets one fly. There it was there, super punch, and that's mainly because his feet are square. Lands awkwardly, brave effort from Jones, but he was just brought onto that shot perfectly.
A devastating job from Nick Blackwell. And poor Jones in agony in the corner. And finally, Nick Blackwell goes over to wish him well. Oh, how far can he go, Nick Blackwell? Jones outboxed him for a large part of the fight, but when you've got that fighting spirit, when you know how to get the fella out of there, it can take you a long way, Richie.
Absolutely. I mean, going into that round, I had it 48-47 to Jones. He was boxing superbly well, but I got that feeling that Blackwell was slowly getting to him, walking him down, prepared to take his shots. And it's just a shame that Jones doesn't really carry devastating power. He's got good power, but not devastating power. And Blackwell didn't respect that power, knew he could get to him, but eventually he set him up there for that right hand. Super shot indeed.
Well, here's the official verdict, the confirmation that Nick Blackwell is still British champion.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for the official results. The end of the contest is at the end of the 6th round. Referee Victor Laughlin, in his professional opinion, deems that Damon Jones is in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner, and still British